Hello and welcome back. Well, you might notice, especially if you're watching these one straight into the other, that it looks very much the same sort of time of day as the last episode, and that's because having finished the recording and said goodbye and whatnot, I looked at the acetic acid production, that's the one, and it was full of compost and there was a load of acetic acid in there. So I went and sold the acetic acid. It didn't earn us that much. And then I noticed there was 122,000 litres of compost. And I looked at the price for compost. It's scheduled to absolutely plummet tomorrow. But it's currently sitting at about £1,900 per 1,000 litres. So I thought I'd just run and do that today very quickly, and we will see how much money we get from it, and then we'll do a sort of the proper start to a new day. Well, that's netted us £236,000 just for that one trailer load of compost. I think it was worth the money, don't you? The sorting out with the acetic acid. Acetic acid hasn't earned us very much money. But the compost, wow. I mean, I guess if you've ever gone to a garden centre and bought a bag of compost, you know how much it can cost. So our current balance is 330,000. I think, why not? Let's just stop. Let's just repay that remaining 40,000 of loan, because we'll be alright with that. I'm going to do quickly as well is look at our leased equipment, which includes the tractor. How much for us to buy that tractor outright? Right, 153,000 to buy the tractor outright. Let's do that. That's one of our big leasing costs, instantly gone. And that leaves me, I hope, just enough money to do something else for tomorrow morning. If not, hopefully some harvest contracts come up. I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. I am here at field 16, which we have managed to get a contract on for doing some soybean harvesting, so hanging on to the harvester was a really good idea. If I go to the contracts menu, you can see 41.5 grand we are going to get for harvesting this field. It is a huge field, so it is going to take its time to harvest. There's also a soybean contract for harvesting soybeans on field 46, so I've taken that as well. And there's a little sorghum delivery contract just for 9,000 litres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set off the harvester going. I'm going to use course play, get him going. That can be starting. I'll take the trailer and do the sorghum supply contract, and then I'll come down and we are going to be collecting the straw on this field as well. So I will come down and be getting on with collecting the straw. Right. So, into the menu. We need this one. We're going to create job. We're going to do course play field work. The field position is this one. Open the course play generator. Okie dokie, that course is in there, so we're going to close the course generator and start the job. So it's now going to head over to where it's due to start. Just ignore the driving through the field, it's not really doing this. Okay. We're pirouetting for some reason. Oh, we're starting that way, right, okay. The pirouette makes sense now. Right. You are successfully running. Please start dropping straw. There we go. Right. So I will head off and I will catch you when I'm doing that sorghum contract. Right, so I've just filled this up with sorghum, but I overran slightly. So I'm just tipping a bit back in. It's 9,000 litres is our contract. We've put 10,000 litres in. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. So 9,000 litres of sorghum required for the contract. I've got 10,000 in the trailer just because that was easier to do rather than risking not quite having enough, or it's the sort of compromise for not giving away too much as well. So we're going to head down. It's just our old friend, the hotel car park, just at the top of this road. And we'll drop this off, and then we'll drop the trailer off at the field where we're doing the big soybean harvest. Right, well, I'm now back on field 16. You may have seen the trailer be dropped off. The harvester's now just catching up, so I'm going to take off quickly with this loading wagon. Not as quickly as I was hoping to. Right, let's go around this corner and then we'll get the speed going. Probably need to do that for the harvester as well, but that can come in time. Right. Let's get some speed on, get this straw collected, and we should be done in no time at all. Hopefully. Oh wow, I think we're going to be well off for straw. So, I haven't even completed the first headland. That's where I dropped the trailer off. And where I started is all the way up here. And we are now full. So, not even one complete time around the outside of the field. Here we go, just coming up to where we started. So, there's still all of that right off into the distance that is not even rendering properly. So we're gonna get a lot of straw, and I am gonna keep collecting it because do you know what? It's free. It's, you know, it's a great way of earning some extra money, and it is going to help us fund our next production. So we're going to go over here, we're going to cross over. Money is down a bit from last night because after buying the tractor, careful on this one, whew, that's a bit of a drop. I'm just going to drive straight over the crop. I've not got crop destruction on. I shouldn't do it, but as the crow flies, easiest way to go. So I bought an extra field. It was only a cheap one, and it's just off the bottom of this field. Thing is, it's so small, it's not actually the land itself to, you know, do it as grass, which is kind of our main thing, or any other kind of crop, actually isn't gonna do anything much. It's this little plot here, which is sort of a bit nothing. So what I thought is I'd buy it so that we can put some production together on it, and we're going to put this one on. Yeep. Right, if you stop glitching. What do you mean there's not enough money? There's... Okay, 72,000. That might not be enough. Let's put free mode on. Why are you still telling me there's not enough money? That's better. So, if we put that just there. I know there's not enough money for a second one. I don't want a second one. I don't need a second one. And then what we can do is bring this in here, and we can, as much off the field as possible, will go directly into this production. This is straw processing. Sorry, I just realised I didn't say that. So this is the straw processing, so it will make the straw into straw hats and other fun little things, which will then obviously be sold and will make us money on. The volume of straw that we have, it makes sense to get some sort of straw-based production going. And this one is quite a good one, I think. I did consider getting the one we had on... Was it Calmsden? We had the one that turned straw into manure. I think it was Calmsden. I considered getting that one, but as I've done it before, I figured this was something I've not done on a video before, so let's give it a go and see how much we can make from it. I hope we can make some money, because we're currently down at 1,500. So until the money from that contract comes in, we are going to have to... Oh, we're going to have to be careful, because we'll have workers' fees as well, won't we? Might have to sack the worker. Oh dear. Okie dokie, I am racing round to meet our worker. And we're going to unload him on the go. If I straddle this, that might be better. Nope. That's better. Right. Yeah, I figured unloading him on the go rather than carrying on doing the straw and letting him come and unload himself made a bit more sense. I thought we'd gone for an uber capacity in this one, but it must not be as high as I thought it was. I don't know. I can't remember, and because it's leased we can't change it anyway, so I'm not totally sure what it is, but we're nearly filling this ginormous capacity trailer, so let's just let him take his corner, and then we'll come back. Oh no, we're still unloading. Still unload you. Although I think he's mostly empty. We might as well just keep unloading until we get round to there where our forage wagon's been left. Come on, can we get a bit more in there? We can do a bit more. Okay, you're running away from me now, so I'm going to leave you. He should be set to automatically come and unload into the trailer. if he gets too full. So hopefully that will happen. Right, we'll get on with picking up some straw, shall we? And I'm not going to say we'll see if we can catch up to him before either of us is full again. I don't think that's going to happen. Hello again. We are back. It's the end of the day and we are doing our final delivery of the soybeans from the 2 harvests. We are just watching out for contract complete to appear, and then we will get to keep the rest of the soybean. There we go. So we've got 27,900 litres left over, which is very good for us. The price on these is not great now. Like, it's about half what it can be if we wait until it's at its peak sale price. We've got nearly a year to go, but we're currently at the lowest sale price, so I figure if we take it, put it in our silo, if we ever get a bit low on money, it's bound to be selling for more than what it currently is selling for. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're just going to go drop this off in the silo, and then we're going to pick up the bread. No, we're going to pick up the flour and head into town, because we're going to try and take on a production facility that will allow us to make bread. That's where the bread came from. I've just loaded the flour, and I was coming through and I realised I didn't mention that I've emptied this bunker silo of the silage. That has all just been scooped up by the... Where is it? It's over there. It's hiding. It's all been scooped up by the conveyor belt and just gone straight into the acetic acid production. I was going to sell this, and then the compost sold so well, I kind of went, well, okay, acetic acid isn't earning us as much as we're earning for the silage from the biogas plant, but actually the compost is. That compost is worth so much money. I'm almost tempted to go, that's a compost facility and not an acetic acid facility. Yeah, we're getting some acetic acid, but actually the compost, which is technically the byproduct, is earning us more money. So we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna keep it loaded up with silage. I'll probably load the bunker silo with straw, and we'll go again and just keep that churning over every time it fills up and ferments. We'll load it into the acetic acid production. Right, I will see you with the flour at the bakery. Okie dokie, here we are at the bakery. Now, if I can find where the production point is managed from. There we go. So, we're going to lease it. £1,000 a day. Sounds alright. There's already some flour in there. Fair enough. That must have been from our previous delivery. That's an interesting one that we could do cereal. We don't have any honey, though. Or any raisins or oats or corn. I don't think we're going to do cereal. So, let's drop some more flour off. We have another few pallets. And what I do need to do is I'm going to set the bread to selling so it will sell automatically from here. I'm also going to set our flour to distributing so it will automatically distribute to here. And we'll just keep all that going. There we go. Right, bread, we're going to set, we don't want it storing, we will just get it selling, because that will just get us some income. Right. I think that's probably us done for today. It may or may not be us done for the winter. What I might do is I might skip over some time between now and the next episode. There may or may not be a stream in between that as I do some skipping time and selling stuff, and we will see what position we come back in if I do skip some time, just to try and sort of get us ahead. So thank you very much for watching today. Please don't forget to jump on the like button. Feel free to share this video around. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And most importantly of all, have a great day.